Tune in for an update. I realize I have not updated y'all on my journey. I'm moving out of my apartment this week. Sorry, my lips are. They've been dry all day too. Moving out of my apartment this week. Thankfully, the blessings in that is it's on my own time. I have this weekend to do it. The ladies give me patience as long as I'm out by Monday. You know what I mean? Ain't no police gonna be involved, and I appreciate that. Even though I would have loved to help moving all my shit down the stairs, but regardless. Listen to me, cousin. I be cousin. It's a southern thing. I did not go to SOD class last night. I had homework. Like, I haven't been able to keep up with my homework because I don't have internet at my house. And I burnt out all my internet. Oh, fucking cold. No heat in my car. I burnt out all the internet on my phone in days. So it's like, it would have did it on my phone in days anyways. It's like, so, you know, I'm just, yeah. Oh, I had to do my homework. I could have probably made it. But then I seen a friend in the library. Because I went to the library at the school and me and her just kind of talked. And she actually has the same birthday with me. It's funny. Because when I realized it, and then a week later, my therapist who has the same birthday with me is no longer my therapist. And that has been like a sad thing, but we'll find another one. Because she moved me to somebody, and it was like already the lady's like, oh, I'm not gonna be there that day. You're not gonna be. I don't even want to see you. And that's just it. Because I'm like, you've already met me. Yes, I'm a talker. And then as soon as I schedule an appointment with you, and it's only 30 fucking minutes, you're canceling it. You're not gonna be there that day, really. But it was open when I scheduled the appointment 2 weeks in advance. But it's cool. I don't think Avita's really trying to help me because I'm not a substance abuser, and that's okay. It makes me sad, but that's okay. Like, you win some, you lose some. It's fucking cold. Sorry, it's so cold outside. Okay, but blessing update. The Salvation Army opened up its doors to us, a family room, thank God. They haven't cleaned it yet, but it should be clean, I guess, November the 12th, so we'll have to stay in the hotel for like a week. That gives us another week with our dogs, and I don't think we can have them at the, at whatchamacallit. And I can't keep them in my car while I'm at work because, like, I don't have, anything to heat my heated blanket to keep them warm. It would look crazy. Oh, shit. People would see me, turn in the wrong entrance. People would see me walking my dogs. It would just look crazy. So I'm just praying. Maybe I can find someone to keep them for me temporarily because I want my dogs, and it just makes me so sad. And, Bone Crusher, I've had him for 11 years, and that's me crying. That's the longest connection I've had straight with one person, one living thing. So it breaks my heart a lot to have, not been able to get the money together to where we can, pay our bills. We did get half of our stuff out, but like I said, we have this week to do it. We were going to do it today, but then I was like, we'll just take the time to get stuff together, and we'll get started back Thursday because I'm exhausted. I went to the school last night, and then I just didn't get home till like 8:30, and I'm just tired. So tired. Sorry, I'm looking for a bag. I gotta pay. Hopefully I'll find a box, but let me finish this real quick. I pulled into Aldi, and you have to have your own bags, and I didn't bring my bags. So I was telling Titan they're not in the car, but we'll have time to get our car back in order and stuff before we move out, because we really have till Sunday too, you know, just to make sure we have everything we need for the week and move into the hotel Sunday night. I have called my aunt to see if we could stay with her. First I asked her, could I borrow the money? And then I asked her, could we stay with her? And I'm like, well, don't say no, yes, just think about it. I was like, they can get us in the Salvation Army like November the 12th, but I really don't want to have to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, November 14th and 15th, I have a night trip with my club, and I'm like, I have to not be able to go to fall leadership, and that really sucks. I was able to fill out a benevolence form through my church, so I'm praying on that. You know, I know something's gonna work out, because I know that God is working on me right now. And you know, having to be homeless after being in an apartment for a year is probably the biggest, is a setback. It makes me feel stupid. What is it? I don't know. But I have been doing this thing where I've just been cutting people off, because I feel like if you're not really supporting me, or if you don't really think highly of me, I need to cut you off. Because as a lot of you may know, words are curses. So if you're dealing with people who really don't like you, they could be wishing bad things on you. Like, I actually had one specific cousin tell me that I should have stayed in the homeless shelter longer. And it's like, they didn't have transitional housing to where I would have just paid a little bit more. They didn't have that. So I had to take this apartment. You know what I'm saying? And so I know she's like, I told you. I don't need to hear that, because I still tried. It's this negativity. Then she told me the other day I needed to move back to my old town. And I'm like, who in their right fucking mind would say that to me? I have grown so much as a person from not living in my hometown. Everybody should leave their hometown. She doesn't live in her hometown and will never move back, because I had asked her, because every other time she will throw that in my face, like, just move back there. To what? My mom is dead. My brother is dead. My dad doesn't live there anymore. What am I moving there for? To deal with all of our old family drama? I don't want to deal with that. And where do I go? You know, like, we don't have a family house. We don't have family property. We don't have anything like that. You know what I mean? But I was talking with my church sister today, and I don't know, we just were randomly talking, and I told her, I was like, well, I feel like I need to tell you something, because I really like to know what you biblically think about it. And, you know, honestly, you're going to be seeing me, so I probably need to tell you this. And she's like, oh God, what is it? And I'm like, I have decided, and I haven't told y'all this either, because what method you're seeing is me bouncing back, because I always do it. My son is 16 years old, and I'm smiling now. That makes me happy, because I bounce back. It might take me a minute, but I bounce back. Like, I've been thankful I've been in our apartment for a year, but this time right here, because of me choosing to do this, is going to let me be able to bounce back even faster. So what I have chosen to do is to become a surrogate. It's a good amount of money. It's like more than I make in a year ever. Even waitressing off the books has been more than I'd make. And of course, I'm going to work. I'm going to probably work like maybe till like month 7 or 8 until I get like really big, and then I'll hide myself in the house. But I'm just going to be working and saving my money as much as I can, because I mean, I'll be getting paid monthly, and then I get to finish whenever I have the baby or whatever. But you know, my income alone I'm not able to really save money, but at least I would be able to, you know, be paying my bills. So whatever money I do get from being pregnant is just pocketed. And, you know, I am so sad about this whole government shutdown and everything, because it freezed it for me being able to stay in my apartment, because there's like been 2 places that would have been able to help me stay in my apartment. But I really see that that's a blessing that I'm leaving there too, because my weird ass neighbor Okay, listen to this. I have lived there for just over a year and 2 weeks. Okay. I have asked him his dog's name. I've even spoken to his mother. I've spoken to them, but I don't speak to them. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen his dog for like, hey Kane, hey Mr. Kane, how you doing? I'll have a full conversation with his dog and don't say shit to him. But somewhere in his fucking head, he thinks I'm supposed to want him. Now, understand, I quit smoking weed about a year ago, and typically he's outside smoking weed, and I'm like, I'm tired of walking past you, because it's like you think I'm supposed to be like, ooh, that smells good, let me hit it. I don't even fucking know you. And it was like he had lived downstairs for a while, and then he had lived downstairs for a while because he was screwing the girl downstairs, but they done broke up or whatever and been broke up for a couple months. So I guess I'm just the most next available person. No, thank you. I don't want you. You know what I mean? It's just weird to me. So known him for a year, ain't never asked him his name. That should tell you something. I don't know. He's just being weird. Like, I had got home last Friday and he was like standing there smoking weed, and I've been like going around him. Like, there's 2 sets of stairs, thank God, and I could either go past him or I could go down and go around him. And whenever I first pulled up, and I wanted to videotape this, but I was like, I don't even care because I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? If I was staying, I would have videotaped it just to start documenting his weird behavior. So, because I noticed it was like I pulled up and then he walks outside, and I'm like, okay. So, and I mean, I guess he does do it. You know, he can't, his mom won't let him smoke in the house, so he's been having a stain right there. But he could go sit in his car too. But because it's kind of just, it's fucking rude, really. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not smoking, so to me it's rude. But anyways, he goes and he walks in front of my door, and he stands there, which is probably on my camera. And he just stands there, and it's like he's blowing weed. And to me, I was like, he's probably looking at the spider webs. And I'm like, yep, I'm watching him. I'm just sitting there watching him, had all my shit together. I was like, yep, watch. I was like, I'd rather walk through spider webs than walk past you smoking weed. What does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? Like, some men are so weird. It's so sad to me. And then I'm trying to teach my son, like, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, it is kind of normal for him to be trying to crush on me. I'm not ugly, you know what I mean? But we've been, what are you, somewhere you should be kind of getting it that I'm not interested in you because I never asked you your name. Now, him and his weird ass mama, and I'm sorry, no disrespect because she's nice or whatever, but it's weird to me that they had a piece of my mail for like over a month now. And he's been doing this whole weird thing because in the last month, every time I've just, something's been telling me to stay away from him, or just because he's smoking weed, I've been staying away from him. I've been going under the stairs and just going the other way. And he's just like, damn, you know, she ain't even trying to walk past me. No, because I would have like that much space. Like, why are you being weird? Like, go inside your fucking house. Like, what the fuck? So it's like, it's just rude. It's so rude to me. Like, I don't care how good your weed is. I don't care. I don't want you. I'm so glad I'm not smoking, because old me might have been like, sell me a blunt. You know what I mean? But then again, not really, because I don't know him, and I know well enough now to know that you got to leave motherfuckers alone. You know what I'm saying? But that's just God preparing me too. But I don't know. He's just weird. That's just, bottom line, he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo, and it's like, I feel like all I can really do is just move. And I'm so thankful that we're moving just on that aspect alone, because I'm like, first of all, y'all had my mail for like over a month, so you know my name. And when I first moved there, when I was seeing him pop up on my Facebook, because you know, Facebook, stupid people you may know, you know, whenever somebody's in a location with you, it shows you. So I've already blocked him, you know, like, and then that's another thing. So to me, you don't even looked at your Facebook and saw this shit. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. He's fucking weird. And I'm cussing because he's weird. It's like, I don't know. I know at this point that I have a light inside of me. And, you know, I want to be able to, you know, not be such, I'm not shy. I'm not, you might could say scary a little bit, but I don't know. I just be staying away from men because you never know what they be thinking. Like, you never know what any person's intentions are, but some men just, Because I was even thinking, like, I should have videotaped it, because what does this make sense? And then you're just smoking, blowing all this smoke. It's rude as fuck. And you think I want you? Like, what a fucking weirdo. What a weirdo. But anyways, I'm about to go in the store because I'm getting hungry, and we're having tacos tonight. So I gotta just grab some extra things. But just in closing, I'm getting blessed in small ways. I don't really want to go, oh yeah, well, we're supposed to go to the Salvation Army, but we will have like our own private room. That's a blessing. And she's like, and you don't have to pay anything. And I'm like, yeah, right. Because when at the family promise, they were saying we'd have to pay anything either, but like some kind of fee, and we still ended up fucking paying money, which is cool. It's cool, but at the same time, at the end of it, they took half of it and was like, we were supposed to, it's in your contract, but you didn't explain that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm counting money like this, but you're going to take half of it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, me being a surrogate, I'll be signing my beginning contracts and stuff in the next few weeks once all my things come together. Because honestly, I've just been praying on it, period. Like, some things have came through, but not everything. But I'm just praying that things work out, because I feel like God is leading me to do this, because I have no way out. I don't. To sit there and really be still, to have to sit there for 3 months in another homeless shelter, and we can only stay there for 3 months, and it's going to be like right before Christmas, and I'm like, man, like, this is so sad to me. I honestly am thinking too, like, I will never speak to my dad again, because I don't know if I told y'all, but I don't even think I mentioned well, I did, he just always passes the buck, but anytime I call and ask him for anything, it's like, oh, just pray about it. It's not that I can't pray about it. It's that I was praying about it. I had to get up the gumption to even call and ask you, because I had got like pre-approved for a Sallie Mae loan, which would have kept me in my apartment. But he did. If he co-signs for me, it'll ruin everything he has, is what he said. And when I called my aunt, I told her, and because she was like, well, what did she said? First she said, well, did you call your uncle? I was like, yes. Every time I call him, he tells me to call my dad. And every time I call my dad, he tells me to pray about it, which all I could think is, I prayed about it before I even called you, because I already know that you don't want to help me. Like, and it's like, understand, I'm old enough to know that all the things that happened to me are my fault at this point, you know? Like, I should be making my son work to help us pay our bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have been looked for a different job months ago. But at the same time, my dad didn't set us up from the beginning to do anything well. You know what I mean? Look at my brother. All he did was do drugs and get high and steal and just act like a straight thug, when that's not how we were raised at all. You know what I mean? And me, like, this is like my second time being homeless in over a year, but this isn't my first time being homeless. Like, I don't come from money. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's no home house. There's nothing. And he just blames my mom, and he just keeps on going. But it's like, she's dead now. And, you know, I told my aunt, I was like, he won't co-sign the loan because he doesn't think I'm going to pay it. But the reality is that if it's not paid, if he's not going to pay it, it ruins my credit. So why would I not pay it? I want my credit to be good. But I don't know. I did message him. I'm like, you know, I just need you to know that I'm old enough to know that it won't ruin your credit if you co-sign a loan for me. I just need you to know that. And I understand that you just don't want to help me, because you don't ever want to help me. You've been doing this since I was like 13, acting like, you need me to help you? Oh, your mom can't help you? Like, because my dad was like a major alcoholic, major alcoholic. And it's like, I don't think he remembers the conversations he had with us, because I was having a conversation with him one day. I was like, okay, I guess I'm just waiting for you to die. And it was like, his wife was like, ah, and he was like, Crystal, that's mean. I'm thinking, you've been talking to me like that since I was like 12. Like, you ain't gonna be here my whole life. Like, you've been preparing me for your death, him and mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so disgusting to me. Like, it really is so disgusting to me. But I just pray that God goes before me this week, and it's Tuesday, goes before me in the rest of this week, because I did not feel good earlier today. I felt like crap. I took my Ozempic a day late, and I do not feel well. But Yeah, just keep praying for us positively. Positive things on my family. Because like I said, I've had to cut some people off. Like, I hadn't went on a trip with my, look, I'm still talking. I hadn't went on a trip with my so-called best friend over the last few years. But one, it dawned on me that years ago, once she started doing drugs, her stepdad, first he said she couldn't hang out with me because I was black. He didn't really say that, but that's really what the problem was. And my dad was an alcoholic and lost us one time. And then he said that I was the only person he could hang out with because I didn't do drugs. But then, hell, she's who I started smoking weed with. She's who gave me my first cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was the bad influence on me. And it's crazy to say it because me and her are born under the same sign. And I always tell her she's my yin to my yang. And I always say people don't get it, but she's the dark half. She is. Like, I might be the darker skinned one, but she is the darker half because she's like exposed me to like a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, she has like I wouldn't have been smoking weed I started smoking weed with Melissa, not none of my cousins, with her. You know what I mean? At like 12, 13, like all the bad things I've done started with her. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, it was my choice to do them. Like, for instance, I know that whenever she started doing meth, she was so greedy with it. I just let her be greedy with it because I was so scared of it. But she was doing it in front of me, and that was my choice not to do that because I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like, because I was smoking weed at the time, but I was like, I'm not doing that shit. And then like maybe a year or two later, she went to be night schooled, and then she just really got strung out on drugs and shit like that. And anyways, we went on a trip together over the summer, and she just treated me like absolute crap. Like absolute, the scum on the bottom of her toes. She treated me like I was her fucking nanny when I'm like, I'm here to help you, but you're like taking advantage of me. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't say nothing the whole time, but once we got back, I was like, I didn't mind helping you, but you need a little bit too much help for me. Like, you know, like I kind of was trying to be nice about it, but I don't know. I don't know. A couple months ago on September 22nd on Truth Day, I finally told her. I was like, because she ignored me for months because I had snapped on her because I had lost something and she just didn't care. Oh well, I already turned in the rental car. It wasn't sorry. It wasn't, I'm like, and I just kind of snapped on her, and she was like, what? Why are you getting so defensive? I was like, it's just your lack of consideration. I was like, I feel like I took care of everybody on that trip, including you. You were a child too. It was just disgusting. Like, you know, I just went off on her. And I don't know. I didn't wait for her reaction because at this point in our friendship, or one, if you know, you know, go on. If you really question your friendship with somebody, go on a trip with them. And she showed me how she was. Like, I think we were on like day 2 and I wasn't saying her son's name right, her youngest one. I didn't know. And she waited till we were in front of people and started yelling at me to tell him, call him right. I'm thinking, you grab him. Like, you got me grabbing him. You grab him. You discipline your child. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, that little boy, he ended up having an aneurysm in his head, or not aneurysm. He had some kind of tumor on his brain because, Jesus Christ, she was doing a lot of drugs. The fuck? No, I believe truly that people can have karmic children. Like, Titan has been a blessing to me. Titan has put me on my path. Titan has made me want better for life, which I already did, but you can have karmic children because, especially when you're having kids out of spite with people, you know what I mean? And all she's ever done is go screw her ex's friends. It's just so weird and toxic. I'm like, are you going to sleep with anybody who's not from Gillsville? Like, Jesus Christ, girl. Like, come on. Like, why are you limiting yourself to one county? It's just so weird how she is with men. Or, I'm going to get into that later. Y'all remind me. But y'all have a good day. Let me go and get in this store.